Some Epson RTC modules have a timestamp function that records the time an event occurs in internal memory. The events that can be timestamped vary depending on the product. The areas shaded in light blue are events that can be timestamped. Under Number of recordable events is the number of events that can be recorded in the internal memory, and indicates the maximum number of times they can be recorded. If more events than this number occur, the time data will be overwritten and saved. Under Number of external event input terminals, indicates whether there is an input terminal for detecting external events, and the number on the bottom line is the number of input terminals. The number of input terminals may vary depending on the product options. Of course, if the number of terminals is 0, external events cannot be input. We will now explain these in detail. The RTC can record the time data in the memory in the RTC module by command from the MCU. Please note that the RA1000CE and RA4000CE do not have a backup power connection terminal. RTCs with an external event input terminal can detect the occurrence of an external event, and record the time data of that event in the RTC module's internal memory. The diagram shows an example of an RX8901CE with 3 external event input terminals. For example, it can detect event occurrence signals from various sensors such as touching a device, opening a door, exceeding a set temperature, and record the time data of that event occurrence in the RTC module's internal memory. For the RX4901CE, RA8000CE, and RA4000CE, this is not possible if the external event input terminal is not available as an option. RTCs that have an external event input terminal, and a power switching function can keep time using a backup power supply, even when the main power is off or there is a power outage. In addition, it can detect the occurrence of an external event, and record the time data of that occurrence in the RTC module's internal memory. This means that you can know the time an event occurred, even when the main power is off or there is a power outage. The RTCs are capable of recording time data in the memory within the RTC module, when the main power is turned off or a power outage occurs. When the oscillation of the built-in crystal stops for 10 milliseconds, or more due to some reason such as a momentary power outage, it is detected as a stop in oscillation. When the crystal oscillation resumes, the time when the crystal oscillation stopped is recorded. When the main power supply voltage falls below the temperature compensation update stop voltage, the time data is recorded in the memory of the RTC module. Temperature compensation update stop means that the temperature compensation circuit stops, and oscillation continues under the frequency compensation conditions at the time when the temperature compensation circuit stopped. Here is an example of the selection flow for Epson RTC modules with timestamp function. The flow starts with whether or not time stamping is possible with commands from the MCU, and then shows whether each of the events explained in this document is possible. Choose the right product depending on which events you need to timestamp. The first R in the product name stands for RTC module, and if the next character is X, it is for consumer and industrial use, and if it is A, it is for automotive use. Also, if the next number is in the 8000s, the interface is I2C, and if it is in the 4000s, it is SPI. Epson offers an extensive lineup of RTC modules with a built-in 32.768 kHz crystal units. These products do not simply keep time, but also include products that maintain accurate time, even in high-temperature environments, and products with various functions. This list is a comparison of the functions supported by RTC module products in a 3.2 by 2.5 mm package size. All RTC module products support the basic RTC functions of time, calendar, alarm, and wake-up timer. The areas shaded in dark blue indicate recommended products for each function.